Hey guys, Joel Frank here, market analyst for YouTrading. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a quick look at a trade idea that I'm currently monitoring. It is to do with the US dollar index, which you can see here. I mean, we'll start off by looking at the charts first of all, of course. It was in this downwards trend channel, but it's now, after being below its 21 and 50-day moving averages for a prolonged period of time, it's now above both of them, and it's now creeping above this trend line and pushing to fresh multi-week highs. Now, my thesis pretty much here in short is that I'm looking for an eventual move to this resistance area around 105.60, 105.70, that sort of area up there. That's the target. I mean, you could also target a retest of the 200-day moving average, but that's the first major target. But first, I want to see a bit more of a push higher, and then perhaps a bit of a confirmation. So maybe a bit of a push higher, then another fallback, a retest of this trend line, perhaps a retest of that 50-day moving average. And then if we then push higher from that, like for example, we push above, we push back into the mid 104s or, towards 105, that's when I think, you get the confirmation. So that's the sort of move I'm going to be looking for, looking to basically buy into a pullback into this 103.50 area pretty much. Fundamentally, why am I mean, the technicals are looking nice here as we've just gone through, but fundamentally, why am I liking this move? Well, we've had a bit of a shift in the US economic fundamentals. Like we've had a string of recent strong US data, like the jobs data was strong, the ISM services PMI data was strong. This week, I can just quickly run you through the charts. The CPI was a little bit hotter than expected, and a confirmed rise in month-over-month price pressures. Retail sales data much stronger than expected. PPI today hotter than expected. And we've even got a couple of Fed members now talking about going back to 50 basis point rate hikes. Now, I don't think the Fed's going to do that, but the fact that they're talking about it means that there is this sort of hawkish shift going on at the Fed. And, we're seeing that have an impact on US bond markets. Like the 2-year yield is trending higher at the moment. And I'm thinking it's probably going to move to fresh highs, multi-year highs, actually. Like we have to go all the way back to 2007, the last time we were at these levels. And I'm thinking that that is going to lift the US dollar. Let's get it back on the daily towards this level, which I'm talking about. Is it the start of a new dollar bull run and a return to these highs that we saw last September? Well, I'm not sure about that because you've got these, you got the ECB, which is still quite hawkish, arguably more hawkish right now than the Fed. You got the Bank of England, which I don't know, it's kind of mixed. The data recently has been mixed, but they're still raising interest rates. You've got the Bank of Japan, which could soon be pivoting towards backing off from its ultra accommodative stance. And you've got some risk markets which are still performing pretty well. Like, I mean, look at the S&P 500, still crawling higher, which reduces the demand for safe havens like the dollar. You've got cryptos which are rallying as well. Like, look at Bitcoin, it went above 25,000. It's like melting up at the moment. So, doesn't look like the safe haven demand for the dollar is there really. But certainly enough, I think, in the short term to push us towards this level. So yeah, like I said earlier on in this video, I'm going to be looking at buying into some dips. And I think the risk reward, let's just talk about potential entry points. Entry point potentially around here, 103.60, 103.50, and you could place your stops. You could sort of try and protect them below these recent lows and the 21-day moving average in the 102.60 area. And that gives you a decent risk reward of, like, if you're buying here, it's like 2-to-1 maybe if you've got your first, if you're taking profit in this area. Maybe a little bit less than 2-to-1, but it's a decent risk reward, I think. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you all found it informative, and I will see you all in the next one.